Kia ora, and welcome to our session on CRSM Training, specifically focused on ticket management. Today we'll cover a variety of topics essential for managing tickets effectively within the CRSM framework. Our session today will cover the following key areas: ticket types, ticket components, ticket creation, ticket approvals, ticket routing, ticket status, priorities, documents. Firstly, let's look at what a ticket is. A ticket is the electronic record of a customer's service request or incident, including the communication between the customer and the service provider. Tickets allow for efficient handling and resolution of service-related interactions, providing accountability, transparency, and data for continuous improvement. There are two main types of tickets defined in the service management framework. First, we have service requests. These are any customer interactions that do not relate to an interruption to existing services. They describe the outcome the customer would like and usually involve something that is currently not available or is a new requirement. For example, setting up a new computer, booking rooms, or requesting a cleaning service. Second, we have incidents. These occur when an error or disruption to an existing service disrupts routine work. It can affect one or many people. Examples include network outages, flooding in a building, or power failures. The goal of incident management is to restore normal service operations as quickly and effectively as possible, minimizing the impact on business operations. Next, we will provide an overview of the components of a ticket. Welcome to the CRSM training session on ticket management fields. In this video, we'll explore the various fields within a ticket, their descriptions, and their purposes. In the top right corner, you'll find a summary of key information, including who's working on the ticket, its priority, current queue, and status. Let's move to customer details. Customer. This field records the specific customer for the ticket and links to their personal record. Customers can include staff, students, alumni, external account holders, or members of the public. The purpose is to ensure accurate identification and tracking of the customer's details in the CRSM. Ticket contact phone number. This field contains the customer's phone number specific to the ticket. It's not linked to any other university system. The purpose is to facilitate communication related to this issue, ensuring follow-ups and clarifications can be addressed directly. Next, we have building, floor, and room fields. These fields indicate the building, floor, and room relevant to the ticket. They can be set on a portal form or manually entered. The purpose is to provide precise location information, aiding support staff in efficiently locating and assisting the customer. Customers can keep this up to date by updating their details in the My Profile page found on the portal. The Display on Portal field is a simple yes or no option that determines whether the ticket is visible on the customer's portal. The purpose is to control customer-facing visibility and communication, and prevent acknowledgement emails if necessary. Moving on to ticket categorization. Ticket type defines whether the ticket is a service request or an incident as per the service management framework. The default setting is a service request, and it can be updated to an incident if necessary. Functional area represents a grouping of services, not the university's organisational structure. It helps organise tickets into broader categories for better management. Service category groups activities that benefit from being categorised together, aiding in better management and tracking. Service denotes the end-to-end service offering, providing a comprehensive view from start to finish. Category 1 captures attributes of the service, assisting in detailed categorization and understanding of service characteristics. Category 2 provides How Do I information for the service portal, governing priority setting and routing. It prompts the user to complete a portal form for manual tickets, ensuring core information capture and efficient routing. Category 3 allows areas to label tickets for clarity, enhancing categorization for easier identification and resolution. Label, a free text field for brief descriptions to help with ticket management. The Customer Portal title field provides a snapshot of the ticket for the customer's portal. It uses standard text combined with specific ticket details, ensuring quick identification on the My Tickets page. Ticket Associations allows for the attachment of relevant child tickets and knowledge base articles. This feature shows research or articles provided to customers and helps manage related tickets comprehensively. The Connection section enables adding interested parties to a ticket as active participant, can monitor the ticket and receive all communications, monitor participant, can monitor the ticket but not receive communications, resolution participant, notified when the ticket is resolved. The purpose is to manage the involvement of interested parties, allowing them to monitor progress and receive updates as needed. Restricted note. This field allows for recording confidential notes on the ticket. Visibility is restricted to the note creator and their team, ensuring sensitive information remains secure. Copilot summary. This field updates with changes or updates to the ticket and can be regenerated anytime. It provides an up-to-date snapshot of the ticket's progress. A notes field will show at the time of creation of a ticket. This serves as a space for additional information before the ticket is saved for the first time. After saving, the note is stored permanently in the timeline, capturing important supplementary details efficiently. The field no longer displays on the ticket after initial saving, hence why it's not showing in this presentation. Moving to the ticket activity fields. Activities shows the total number of open and overdue activities from the timeline. Users can click to view each activity and decide if any action is required. Submitted by indicates who submitted the ticket, whether a customer or another person. This tracks the ticket's origin and facilitates follow-up communications. Kept informed indicates if the person completing the form wants to stay informed about the ticket's progress. It helps manage a customer involvement in the resolution process. Ticket origin shows the source or channel through which a ticket was created, such as a web form, phone call, or email. This ensures accurate tracking of how tickets enter the system. Priority. Automatically set based on Category 2 selection, this field helps prioritize tickets to address critical issues promptly. Users can update the priority if necessary, aligning with the service management framework. Ticket status reflects the current stage of the ticket's lifecycle based on ITIL standards. It aids in workflow management and transparency. Workflow status offers a more detailed status to help track ticket activity. Some statuses, like with customer or on hold, pause the service metrics clock for accurate resolution time measurement. This status is internal and not visible to the customer. Site visited. A simple yes or no field for tracking on-site support activities. It helps manage and track on-site support. This is primarily used by IT services. Associated parent ticket links related child tickets to a primary ticket, aiding in organising and managing related service requests or incidents. Target resolution service metric status automatically populated based on service metrics from the service management framework, ensuring tickets are tracked according to performance standards. Portal form details stores a copy of the submitted portal form, aiding in ticket access and understanding customer supplied information. This field will only show if a portal form has been submitted. Timeline provides a chronological record of events and updates related to a ticket. It facilitates communication, collaboration, accountability, and workflow management within the CRSM. Users can pin records, filter the timeline, and save bookmark views for efficiency. We will discuss the timeline further in an additional training video. Copilot highlights optimizes user productivity by summarizing timeline activities. The productivity pane displays core useful information, including customer details such as name, ID number, username, and other key customer information. Display of student details in the productivity pane is driven by the security model. Only those who need to see them will be able to see them. The productivity pane also integrates with Microsoft products such as Teams and the knowledge base to create a seamless experience. Thank you for watching this training session on ticket management fields. We hope this helps you navigate and utilise the CRSM system more effectively. To summarise, we use one ticket for all interactions using out-of-the-box functionality. Copilot offers helpful summaries. Building, floor and room fields are pre-populated from the customer profile if available. The Display on Portal field defaults to Yes, allowing the ticket to be displayed in the Ask Otago portal and sending an acknowledgement email. Change this to No if no acknowledgement email is required. The system autofills information starting from Category Level 1. There is a pop-up for portal forms if attached to Category 2. Secure sensitive information is visible only to the note creator and their team via restricted notes. Now we'll demonstrate how to manually create a ticket. A ticket can be manually created for contact from a customer via various service channels, including in person or by telephone. They can also be created based on a need to contact a customer or another area to undertake work. If you need to create a ticket, simply select New Ticket from the My Work dashboard. This action will bring up a blank ticket for you to work with. Enter the customer details using ID number, username or email address. If we want the information to show to the customer on the portal, leave the Display on Portal setting as Yes. If you do not want an acknowledgement email to be sent to the customer, this field should be changed to No. Next, move to the Ticket Categorization section. The ticket will default to a service request. If the ticket relates to an incident, be sure to update it accordingly. By selecting a Category Level 1, the system will automatically backfill the service, service category, and functional area. It's important to select a Category 2 as this will enable the display of a portal form, if there is one associated with their inquiry, and assist with reporting. Category 3 information should be selected if there's something in the menu that will help the team with ticket identification on dashboards. The system will enter a brief description of the customer's inquiry into the Customer Portal Description section upon saving. This information will show in the portal for a logged-in customer to help them identify their inquiry. Consideration should be given to how this will show on the portal before any additional text is added. Moving to the right-hand side of the ticket, you will see a Notes section. This is where you can enter the details of a customer's inquiry. Once the ticket is saved, this Notes section will close and the note will be available in the timeline. In the Ticket Activity section, select the ticket origin from the drop-down menu. The ticket status will be set to Assigned. This will allow you to continue to work on the ticket once you save it. Finally, select Save to route the ticket to your default queue. The priority will be set based on your Category 2 selection once it's saved. If this needs to be modified, check the Service Management Framework to ensure it fits within the criteria for amendment. Note that a ticket is unable to be saved until all the asterisked fields have been completed. Once the ticket is saved, your name is automatically added in the Worked By field. If there's a need for another staff member to monitor the ticket on behalf of the customer, use the Connection section to create a connection. The connection can be set up as either an active participant, a monitor participant, or a resolve participant. This section will only show once the ticket has been saved. If you need to assign the ticket to someone else or to another queue, you can do this via the Assign button. The ticket status should be changed to In Progress and a workflow status set depending on the work you're doing in the ticket. A restricted note can be added if required, noting that this is only visible to members within your team, even when a ticket is moved to a different queue. Notes that need to be visible to everyone who accesses the ticket should be added as a note on the timeline. Once your work on the ticket is complete, change the ticket status to Resolved. And select a resolution reason from the drop-down menu. The ticket is now resolved. The ticket will then automatically change to a status of closed after 3 business days if there's no further activity on it. Next, we'll show how to create a ticket manually using a portal form. A ticket can be manually created for contact from a customer. If you need to create a ticket, simply select New Ticket from the My Work dashboard from within CRSM. This action will bring up a blank ticket for you to work with. Enter the customer details using ID number, username, or email address. Next, move to the Ticket Categorization section. By selecting a category level 1, the system will automatically backfill the service category, and functional area. It's important to select a category 2, as this will enable the display of a portal form, if there's one associated with their inquiry, and assist with reporting. For this example, we will show what happens when you select a category level 2 which has a portal form. Type Guest Tickets into the category level 1 field. Now select Collect Graduation Tickets on Behalf in the category level 2 field. A pop-up box will appear on screen to let you know that a portal form exists for this category. Select OK to bring up the portal form and complete it for the customer. A new window will appear with the portal form. Complete all the required fields in the form and submit. A Request Submitted message will appear, and you can click Go to Ticket to view the ticket in CRSM. The ticket will have the ticket status of New and will be routed to the correct queue. The original ticket you were working on will automatically be closed, as submitting a portal form has created a new ticket. Tickets can also be automatically generated through portal forms or emails sent to CRSM connected email addresses. For email origin, tickets automatically populate personal details if the email address is associated with an existing person record. Incoming emails are attached to the timeline, and the ticket origin is set to email inbound. Services and categories must be added manually. For portal form origin, personal details are pre-populated when tickets are received via portal forms. The populated form displays an iframe above the timeline, and the ticket origin will be set to Web. Services and categories are automatically set based on the portal form. Not all interactions require a full ticket to be raised. However, for statistical reasons, we still want to record that an interaction occurred. We do this via a quick stat. Now, let's watch a video that shows how to create a quick stat. Quick Stat functionality has been set up to allow you to quickly record that an interaction happened when you did not need to ID the customer, or the interaction does not require a full ticket in CRSM. Examples of this will include direction requests, inquiries about dates, lost property, students attending booked appointments. To record a Quick Stat in CRSM, select the Quick Stat button on your My Work dashboard. Or, if you're already in a ticket, you can select Quick Stat from the ribbon. This will open a new tab within CRSM for you to complete. Select the customer type, future student, future staff, current staff, or other from the drop-down menu. Select the ticket origin from the next drop-down menu. Select the category level 1 that the interaction relates to, and the system will backfill in the service category, and functional area. Category level 2 will default to general inquiries. The Site Visited box will primarily be used for IT site visit purposes. It defaults to No, but can be updated to Yes if a site visit happened. The Description box allows you to write a brief overview of the interaction if needed. This field is not required. Select Save and Close from the ribbon. A ticket will be created in CRSM. As this is a quick interaction, the ticket status will automatically be set to Closed, and no further activity will need to happen to the ticket. To summarise, tickets created automatically via email need to have services and categories applied. They will be attached to an existing person record based on email matching. Tickets created automatically via a portal form will be filled out and routed appropriately. Quick Stats help record those interactions that do not require a full ticket to be raised. Some types of requests will require approval from a customer's manager, head of department, or another stakeholder. Forms with required approvals will send these automatically when the form is submitted. Some forms will ask the user to select an approver, while others will have prescribed approvers. Approvals can be sent concurrently, all at the same time, or sequentially, one after the other. If a service request without automation requires approval, these can be manually added from the Approvals tab on the ticket. This may be necessary because the process doesn't always require approval, or because the requested outcome is beyond the normal scope for that type of request. This may be necessary because the process doesn't always require approval, or because the requested outcome is beyond the normal scope for that kind of request. Let's take a closer look at approvals. Welcome to this tutorial on how to create a manual approval in CRSM. This guide will walk you through each step to ensure that your approval process is set up accurately. Firstly, you need to open the ticket for which you want to create an approval. Once the ticket is open, navigate to the top left of the banner and click on the Approvals button. This action will open the Approvals tab, where you will find a list of existing approvals related to this particular ticket. To create a new manual approval, locate and click the New Approval F5 button. This will trigger a window to open on the right side of your screen, presenting you with various fields to fill out for the new approval. Begin by selecting the approver, who is the person that will receive the approval request. If the approval needs to be sent to a shared mailbox instead of an individual, ensure you use the appropriate field to specify the shared mailbox address. Next, you will need to select the type of approval. The default option is set to concurrent, which means that multiple approvals can be active simultaneously. However, if your process requires approvals to be granted in a specific order, you can change the setting to sequential. Then, to establish the desired sequence, simply enter the appropriate number into the sequence box for each approval. After setting the approval type, you have the option to add any comments that you wish to send to the approver. Including comments can provide additional context or instructions and can be very helpful for the approver to understand the request better. For some approvals, you might need to fill out the waiver approval and waiver priority fields. These fields are specifically used for processes within the student experience team and may not be applicable to other departments. Once you've filled in all the necessary information, make sure to select the Send Approval checkbox to initiate the approval request. To finalize the process, click the Save and Close button. This action will save your approval and add it to the box on the Approval tab. It is important to note that it might take a couple of minutes for the approval to be sent. During this time, the approval status will update once the approval request has been successfully processed. You can monitor this status update directly within the Approvals tab. Notifications will be sent to the approver reminding them to complete the approval in a timely manner. With the approval request now in progress, you can navigate back to the ticket to continue working on it or to address other tasks. You should ensure that the ticket status and workflow status are appropriately updated. When the approval is returned, the status of the ticket will update to Assigned, Approval Received. Thank you for following along with this tutorial on creating a manual approval in CRSM. For more detailed information or further assistance, please refer to the CRSM User Guide or reach out to our support team. We hope this guide has been helpful and enhances your experience with CRSM. So, how does a ticket get to the right service provider? This is done by routing. Routing is the process of directing a ticket to the appropriate queue or team for resolution, ensuring it's handled by the right people. Initial routing of a ticket occurs when the ticket is saved. For manual ticket creation, tickets route to the creator's default queue. For automated ticket creation, tickets route to a queue based on the category level 2. For subsequent routing, all tickets route to the queue selected via the Assign button. Statuses assist in tracking the journey of a ticket. There are two types of statuses. First, we have the ticket status, which is based on the ITIL framework. This is the status that is shown to the customer. Second, we have the workflow status, which provides more detailed information about ticket progress. These statuses are only visible to the service providers. Statuses can be both automatically and manually applied. The resolved status requires a reason to be selected. Resolved tickets can be reopened within 3 days. Responses to a resolved ticket will reopen the ticket. Resolved tickets will change to closed status after 3 days and cannot be reopened. Responses to closed tickets create a new ticket with the original ticket attached as a child. Each ticket received is allocated a priority and helps to ensure timely resolution of the request or incident. Priorities are outlined in the Service Management Framework, SMF, and applied to both service requests and incidents. They're based on a combination of urgency and impact. Timeframes differ for service requests and incidents and are determined by area heads. Service requests are automatically applied based on the Category Level 2 selection, but may be overridden if required, in line with the severity rating outlined in the SMF. Service request priorities may change based on the time of year. Priorities for incidents is automatically applied as P4, but should be reviewed and updated as necessary. Documents can be attached to tickets. These can be seen by other service providers working on the ticket, shown to customers on the portal, and sent as attachments via email. Documents on a ticket are visible via the timeline, the CRSM Documents tab, and the portal iframe. The easiest way to upload a document to a ticket is via the Note function in the timeline. To summarise our session on ticket management, we discussed the types of tickets and their components. We looked at how tickets are created, both manually and automatically. We covered the approval process for certain types of requests. We talked about how tickets are routed and the different statuses they can have. We explored the importance of prioritising tickets based on urgency and impact. And finally, we looked at how to manage documents within tickets and how to search for tickets in CRSM. So, take some time now to take a look at the CRSM training site and familiarise yourself with further information relating to ticket management. There are also some training exercises that you can complete to consolidate your skills.